Hey, what up, Banana Splits? I've decided to do a monthly update series. I've been trying to think about doing this for a while, and now I've just decided to just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to update you guys on whatever's going on with me and the channel at least once a month. And this is your June update for The Real Manos. So where should we begin? Oh, hey, I know where. Recently, Geekvolution just did a bit of a tweaking of their lineup again, which is probably a good idea. You should do that at least once a year if you have like a channel that you know really focused on and have a following. And see, he's done some streamlining with it, and if some of you hadn't already noticed already, that I will no longer be doing solo videos on the channel. You know, I seem to remember not making an official video on this channel about joining as a full-time host, and I can't believe I completely forgot to do that. I mean, for God's sakes, I made a video talking about joining Channel Frederator, and I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do about that. Hey, if anybody out there has a connection to Channel Frederator, could you let me know what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I haven't done anything. I'm a terrible Frederator person thing, I guess. But, hey, I joined Geekvolution as full-time host last year. And now that's pretty much done for the most part. I had some series, I had Anime Rewind, and I had a couple episodes of Primetime Crisis. I would do shows about, I was doing it for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I was doing it for Preacher, and then I got bored of those shows and I stopped doing that. And I was doing the Steven Universe show. And I was doing, you know, Manos logs and here and there, a whole bunch of stuff. But that's all gone, and don't be worried, and I'm going to still be on the channel. I'm going back as kind of a regular recurring co-host like I was in the first place. So I will be showing up on commentaries, discussion videos. I'm going to talk to Logan about doing a couple other things too, partnering up with him. So I'm not leaving the channel, and by the way, that's no big deal. So I'm cool. And before I go off onto other subjects, I just want to say about Geekvolution and my time there as a main co-host. I really loved it, and I want to thank Logan for giving me a chance on the channel. Let me take the wheel at some point with the channel, which was I was really touched by that, and I love being a part of Geekvolution as a full-time member. I love it being a part-time guy, whatever. It's a great channel. If for some reason you've not heard of it and you watch my channel, you should totally check out that channel. There's a lot of great stuff on it. Captain Logan is the best. And I just was very touched, and I want to thank him for all he showed me with the channel and how inspiring he's been and how helpful he is. He's just incredible. And I have to say that my time working on that channel was a bit inspirational because I barely care about what I do. It's not my job. It's never been my intention to do this as a living. I just want to have fun and talk about what I like. So, I don't know. I've been kind of half-assing it. So after working and seeing what a great job he does and really kind of picking up my game, I thought, and really improving myself as a video guy, I've decided to asset at least 75% on this channel. So that's the promise I'm giving to you. And I hope to have you know, more content out that's I hope to improve essentially what I'm doing. So I just want to say before I move on, I just want to say thanks, Logan. You're just a fantastic channel provider, a mentor, whatever. You're just terrific. So thank you very much. I am going to bring a couple things from that over to here. Like, I really enjoyed doing Anime Rewind, so I'm going to bring that onto this channel. I'm going to retitle it because Rewind is Logan's thing. So I'm going to call it Anime Replay. That sounds cool to you? You liking that, Lindsay? All right. And I was going to start a series about Wonder Woman called Wonder Woman 101, and I was going to be talking about past storylines with her, culture of the character, history, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to bring that over here. I didn't get a chance to get it started over there, so that's no big deal. So I'm actually hopefully going to do the episode I was prepared to do over here, and I'll probably post that this week. I'm going to talk about some of the new shows that I'm going to bring to the channel. Now, I'm going to be doing the regular shows of the Pull List, which is my reviews of new comic reviews, and they're going to be unscripted, off-the-cuff, vlog style. I'm going to be also continuing Mystery Science Theater reviews. They might be a little bit more prepared, or I don't know if I'm going to go all the way scripted with those. And I will start posting those again. I'm only just starting on the new season, the new Netflix season, so I really haven't dug into that. I think the most recent one was Avalanche. So the next one after that, I think, is the Cowboy Dinosaur movie. Yeah, I'll be talking about that next. I'm going to continue with Steven Universe reviews as they air new episodes. And I'll get to that. There's another thing about there's another thing about Steven Universe I want to talk about. Also, I want to bring back more movie reviews. I want to talk more about new films. And I guess most excitedly, I want to start doing somewhat of a talk show in where I'll discuss like news of the week, because, you know, I don't always get a chance to do videos about everything that comes in geek culture. The last few years, I've been really niche on what I do here and talking about only specific things. And if you want to hear about other stuff, this hasn't been really the channel to go to. So I want to start doing a show similar to comic news with Duke and Manos. I really miss doing that. And kind of like a mix of that and the Daily Show. So I'm going to start very soon a show here called The Weekly Manos, where I talk about what's going on in geek culture. And if you're the typical fan who has a stick up their ass about everything that you love, you may not want to watch the show, because I have a little bit of a sense of humor about those things. So you may want to watch with a grain of salt. I also would like to bring not only updates, monthly updates on this show, but I want to get back to Manos at the Movies. I think I'm all set to start talking about cult movies again, so I'm going to be doing that. I really liked discussing Steven Universe on Geek Pollution, and outside of the reviews, I think I'd like to talk more about the show at large instead of just specifically talking about reviews. So I'm going to add a new show called Steveolution, where I talk about the show in depth. Wonder Woman 101 I already mentioned, and there's a comic book show. I did one episode of this, and I haven't repeated it, so I'm going to bring it back. It's something called Manos Has Issues, where I talk about older comics, graphic novels, and stuff like that. I think it's worth your time. And I'm actually getting ready to do another one of those right now. I'm currently reading an old Marvel team-up story arc, which I think is awesome, and I can't wait to talk about it. I will want to do some live shows. I've done one live show as an experiment, and I think that went well, although I have to talk to somebody how to do that, because I do not remember how the hell I did that. So I'm going to have to work on that. And I'm also interested in doing some commentaries. I've had some fun doing commentaries on Logan's channel, and I'd be interested in doing some of my own on this channel as well. Maybe with myself and a guest, most likely with a guest. I can't just talk by myself. I mean, poor Lindsay. I mean, all she hears is me talk by myself all the time. So I'll probably do it maybe with a guest from another channel. Maybe I can talk Lindsay into, like, doing a commentary with me, maybe, possibly, if it has to be a film that she likes. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe I can...
If it's a movie that I really like.
Yeah, and the camera won't be on us, so, you know, we can do it. So that might happen. You may hear Lindsay talk about some movie. So that's what's going on right now. There's also that thing about Red Knight, the comic book I make. I am going to start a Kickstarter on that in a week, and I'm very excited. Number 9 is going to come out in the fall, and I've got some super cool stuff to tell you about. Not to mention, he is doing a crossover with another title from the Willpower universe, the Powerverse. He's going to be joining in a major kind of story arc for that stuff as well. So, lots of stuff, and I'm getting back to work, I think. Are you prepared? Are you feeling good? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
So, hey, if you have any questions, suggestions about what I can do on the channel, please list them below, because I'd like to talk to you about it. And also, I'm completely redoing my Patreon, so check it out below. It's going to be supporting this channel versus my comic book stuff. I'm going to leave Kickstarter for that thing. So, whew, yeah, I'm all done. By the way, when we were testing the camera, Lindsay stood in front of the camera to, you know, see if the lighting was looking good. And she did an impression of me doing my show, and she was like, "Ooh, I'm Justin." Yeah, that's pretty much all my videos, really. That's actually an apt impression. So, like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I'll talk to you later. Push the button, Lindsay.
They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the radio. They don't know that we are the media. They don't know that we start the media. I don't want to see what I'm making you. I see some big seat and I'm shaking you. Walking down